Is it afternoon yet? Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? All right. We're going to get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. My name is Murado Auda, and I am the president and CEO of the New York Immigration Coalition. I am excited that you all have joined us here today to launch New York Proud in Times Square this Labor Day weekend. New York Proud is a public art celebration celebrating the vibrant and diverse stories of immigrant New Yorkers across the city of New York. You'll find New Yorkers from all walks of life in our New York Proud campaign. They are lawyers, bakers, caregivers, DJs, painters, and so much more. This campaign makes clear the deep impact of immigrant New Yorkers on our city and our state's identity, our economy, and the culture through a striking series of 25 portraits that are displayed now in subway stations and public places throughout New York City, including right here in Times Square behind me as a Photoville pop-up. New York Proud is a campaign more than just a celebration of immigrants. It's a reminder of what makes our city is a global beacon of hope, a booming metropolis built and powered by immigrants, and the benefits that we have all loved and adored from their contributions. For generations, immigrants have played an indispensable role in driving innovation, creativity, and progress in our communities. We are proud to stand with our fellow New Yorkers to amplify their stories and reset how we speak about immigration through this important campaign. Now, this campaign was not just done possible by the New York Immigration Coalition. It was done in partnership with amazing partners, and you'll hear from some of them today. Now, please join me in welcoming Jean Cooney, the Director of Public Arts at the Times Square Alliance, who came on board early to champion this project and bring it to Times Square. Join me in welcoming Jean.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Thank you everyone for being here in Times Square today. Our public art program is based on the belief that artists are essential to the landscape of our city. Public art is a powerful tool to engage broad and diverse audiences around challenging issues that otherwise can feel divisive or overwhelmingly complex, and that Times Square is a unique and powerful space for big ideas and critical dialogue. But Times Square could never be a global crossroads of civic engagement and cultural exchange without the immigrants who are so important to the fabric of who we are as a district, as a city, as a country, and as a society. So I speak for Times Square Arts and the Times Square Alliance when I say that we're so honored you chose Times Square for the launch of this very moving and meaningful campaign. It's a pleasure to be working with our friends and neighbors at the New York Immigration Coalition, as well as Photoville. And we're so thrilled to play a part in sharing photographer Oscar B. Murillo's beautiful work with the average 300,000 daily visitors to Times Square each day. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for including us in this beautiful project.
Thank you, Jean. Now I'd like to introduce to you the documentarian photographer who's usually on the other side of the mic, Oscar B. Castillo. Oscar was a true partner on this project, and without him, the New York Proud campaign wouldn't be what it is. Oscar has captured our community's pride and what it means to being an immigrant New Yorker. And he showcases it through incredible strength and showcasing the subject's resilience and their capacities. Join me in welcoming Oscar up to the mic.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. I want to thank first and foremost the participants of this campaign, the persons, the migrants, the New Yorkers that made part of this and that helped me to better understand what is to be a New Yorker, what is to be a migrant here, what is to contribute to the city and make it the rich, magic, a strong place it is. Everything is with them, for them, and like I'm really super proud to be collaborate this plan, this campaign, this that more than a campaign is a joint effort to build dialogue, to build inclusion, to bring all these different origins, different cultures together and show that it's in diversity, that is in support, that is in inclusion, that we grow stronger and make the city even more beautiful, even more vibrant. And like the millions of colors, of languages, of flavors, of talents that make it unique. My name is Oscar Castillo. I'm a Venezuelan photographer. I'm from Caracas, Venezuela. I've been working on migration to the US for a long time. I understand the struggles of these people, their dreams, their capacities to contribute to make this place better. And that's why I really enjoy and I'm happy to be part of this project. We are living very difficult times. We know that migration is an important issue for discussion, for work at this moment. And my main goal, my main dream is to contribute with positive elements for reflection, with positive histories, ideas that make us understand that these people, these migrants, their dreams can only make us better if we all work together. No, it's touching. It's very touching to be here in Times Square after weeks, a month of work, knowing that people from all over the world will be able to share, to know, to learn more about the city and the people that builds it. So I just want to say that give yourself, and I say you, but in general, everybody that will be able to visit, give yourself the opportunity to open your heart, your mind, and your ideas to diversity, to the richness of being different, and to the possibility of make yourself stronger by bringing more of these capacities, more of these talents. Some questions. Claro, por supuesto, por supuesto. Para toda la gente de habla hispana, que es una gran parte de la comunidad que compone Nueva York, muchas gracias por escuchar, muchas gracias por abrir su cabeza y sus corazones y volverse más inclusivos, volverse actores para un crecimiento positivo de la diversidad cultural, de la diversidad que hace Nueva York la ciudad única y mágica que es. Tenemos grandes retos delante, pero creo que juntos, en diálogo y en conversación, vamos a superarlos y hacerlos un crecimiento colectivo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Oscar. Next up, I'd like to welcome to the mic someone who's no stranger to our community, someone who's a champion for our communities in the New York State Assembly and now serves State Secretary of State. Join me in welcoming up to the mic, Walter Mosley.
Thank you, Murad, for those kind words. I bring greetings on behalf of New York State Governor Kathy Hochul. It's my honor to be here to unveil this wonderful and exciting exhibit. I first want to recognize New York Immigration Coalition, a partner of ours at the Department of State through our Office of New Americans. I want to thank them for empowering our immigrant community. I want to thank them for providing the level of justice, the protections of their rights, and the demanding for fair treatment and fostering the ability to pursue here in New York. I also want to say from our department that we are grounded in assisting NYIC and other groups that look to provide a better life for our immigrant population. By empowering these communities with education, with equal justice, employment opportunities, we are contributing to not only current generations, but future generations of successful families, as well as for a better New York. And with a population of 4.4 million immigrants statewide, choosing to call this place their home, the mission has never been more important. And that's why, as I lead the Department of State and continue to be focused on addressing these very same issues of social and economic disparities and inequalities that exist for far too many of our historically underrepresented new Americans, who often are immigrants from low-income communities throughout our state. And that's why it makes this project a very special project, because it unveils to not only when we have the ability, as Murad said, to come up with creative ways to address issues. So I just want to say we are here to not only embrace this initiative with NYIC to expand this statewide, to touch upon immigrants in Buffalo, Syracuse, Rochester, Albany, the North, because New York is an open door for all immigrants, no matter where they want to live. So again, I just want to congratulate you on this statewide exhibit. My hope is that it serves as an inspiration to everyone who sees it. And again, on behalf of Governor Kathy Hochul, we want to thank you so much for having us. We want to thank you for allowing us to spread the word. And we look forward to working with you together, because when we are together, we are all New York proud. Thank you so much, Rod.
Thank you. Give it up for our Secretary of State one more time. Next up is Sarah E. Marquez, who's a subject, and you'll see her photo behind us. She's a restaurant owner and a community builder who agreed to participate within the project very early on. Join me in welcoming Sarah E. to the
Hola, soy dueña de restaurante y panadería en Staten Island, Nueva York. Yo llegué a este país en el 1998 cuando tenía 7 años y actualmente ya llevo 26 años en este país. Yo llegué de niña, mis padres me trajeron porque hubo una recesión en mi país, México, donde el dólar se devaluó y no haber logrado abrir un restaurante después de tanto esfuerzo, sacrificio, lágrimas, lo logramos y estoy súper contenta de haber participado en este proyecto donde muestra que no por ser inmigrante, no por los retos que uno pasa, uno no puede ser más y llegar a sus sueños en este país tan increíble. Good afternoon. My name is Sarai Marquez. I have a restaurant and bakery in Staten Island, New York. I came to this country when I was 7 years old in 1998. So it's been 26 years that I've been in this country. I was brought here by my parents after there was a recession in my country. In Mexico, the value of the peso was significantly devalued. And so we didn't have the resources to be able to survive over there. And I'm so happy to have come here to the United States. It's such a wonderful place. And also, I'm very happy to be a part of this this project as it showcases that just because you're an immigrant and you face challenges and obstacles, it doesn't mean that you can't succeed or you can't achieve your dreams. So hopefully my story inspires somebody else, and thank you so much for letting me participate.
Thank you. Thank you, Sari. Next up, join me in welcoming up to the mic Reggie St. Fort, one of the few outgoing librarians you'll meet, who's also a participant within this campaign.
Hello, everyone. My name is Reginald St. Fort. I came here 44 years ago to get reunited with my parents. A similar theme, similar history. In the course of living in New York, I became a real New Yorker. I went to school, got an education, became a librarian, and I'm very happy and proud that I worked and served at the Queens Public Library. As everybody knows, Queens served one of the largest immigrant population in New York. And every day I feel blessed that I'm at the library serving my community, serving my people, and speaking my mother tongue, which is Haitian Creole. We have a slogan at Queens Public Library, which is, we speak your language. And to that this morning, I am going to greet you in my language. Bonjour tout le monde. C'est un grand plaisir pour moi là représenter New York et communauté haïtienne. Et chaque jour, moi senti que moi très fier et moi senti que moi très content le moi ouais famille mio avec moi chaque jour dans la bibliothèque là. Avec ça, m'a dit nous merci en pile, merci pour support nous et continuer supporter immigrants.
Thank you, Reggie. The city is so lucky to have you helping our communities navigate. Next up, join me in welcoming the chair of the Immigration Committee for the New York City Council, Councilwoman Alexa Aviles.
Are you saying I'm short?
No, just make
Good morning, everyone. How are we feeling today? So my name is Alexa Aviles, and I am the proud representative of District 38 in Brooklyn and the proud chair of the Immigration Committee at the New York City Council. Now, we stand here in Times Square, the heart of New York City, where there is a mosaic of faces. And all these faces and all these flavors is what makes New York City great. And we are here to say we are so proud of the city that we have built, an immigrant city, a city built by Black hands, by brown hands, by hands of all hues, because we share a human story of safety and love and dignity and desire for our families. And I want to tell you one thing, welcoming newcomers from wherever they come in the globe takes nothing from you. It takes nothing from you to be an inclusive city. And we are so proud to be New York City, an immigrant city, a city that welcomes you with dignity and care. And so les quiero decir hola a todos. Mi nombre es Alexa Aviles. Soy la concejal del Distrito 38 en Brooklyn. Y estoy muy orgullosa de estar aquí. Soy muy orgullosa para ser neoyorquina. Y soy la presidenta del Comité de Inmigración en el concejal de la ciudad de Nueva York. Y solo estoy aquí para decirle que estoy sumamente orgullosa de estar en esta ciudad, una ciudad que está desarrollada por muchas manos de donde quiera en el mundo, porque ser una ciudad inclusiva, una ciudad que nos invita, no le hace daño a nadie, sino resulta una ciudad que es sumamente, no sé, con tanto sabor. Solo tienes que mirar la comida de esta ciudad y saber que esta ciudad, sinceramente, es una ciudad inmigrante. Y por esa razón, somos una ciudad tan hermosa. So, gracias. Sigamos inclusivos porque ser inclusivo no le quita nada a nadie, sino nos da más gusto. Gracias por su apoyo, gracias por ser orgulloso, gracias por ser inmigrante y gracias por estar en nuestra ciudad con nosotros. Adiós.
Let's give it up to Councilmember Aviles. Next up, join me in welcoming another champion of ours, the first Dominican woman elected to the New York City Council, also a member of the New York City Council Immigration Committee. Join me in welcoming our sister, Councilwoman Carmen de la Rosa.
First of all, let's give a round of applause and our gratitude to the New York Immigration Coalition, their team, our Secretary of State who's here, and most of all to Oscar for showing us your lens and the human dignity of every story you told through that lens. We are so grateful. I'm City Councilwoman Carmen de la Rosa. I too am an immigrant. I immigrated to this country from my beautiful country of the Dominican Republic when I was just a child. I was brought here by my parents, looking for opportunity, looking for a better way for our family. And it is the stories of immigrants, as Alexa said, that have built this city up. Whether you are looking at immigrants in any industry, the tourism industry, as we stand here in the heart of Tourist NYC, whether you're looking at our cooks, our construction workers, our teachers, our legislators, our small business owners in this time where xenophobia has taken over the media and where people are saying we belong and they don't. The message that you will see depicted in these pictures is a thread that unites the humans that live in this city. We are New York City proud, and we are proud of each and everyone's unique immigration stories. From the people who crossed Ellis Island, because New York City has always been a city in transition, to those newest coming New Yorkers who are our brothers and sisters who are making their way here in the city. We welcome folks, and we today honor their stories of struggles, stories of resilience, stories of perseverance, just like the stories of our parents. En español, brevemente, soy la concejal Carmen de la Rosa. Para mí es un honor estar aquí con la coalición de inmigrantes, con este gran artista Oscar, que hoy nos da lo que es humanidad por el lente de su cámara. Yo soy una inmigrante que vine a este país porque mis padres me trajeron de la República Dominicana. Y le tengo que decir que vine a este país y dejé las playas calientes de la República Dominicana para venir aquí, porque aquí estaba el sueño americano, ese sueño de que si tú trabajas fuertemente, tú puedes lograr tus sueños. Y hoy soy la primera mujer dominicana de servir en el Consejo Municipal representando mi distrito. Así que los sueños son posibles. Quiero que hoy sea un día donde celebramos que esta ciudad fue hecha por el sudor de los inmigrantes que entraron por Ellis Island, que vinieron antes de nosotros y los que hoy están llegando aquí a Nueva York para hacer una nueva vida. Nosotros le damos la bienvenida y vamos a siempre celebrar las historias que nos unen. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone joining us here today. We're really excited that we have been able to launch this amazing campaign. But before we close, I want to thank our campaign partners. Media Agenda, Photoville, the Times Square Alliance, Brooklyn Partnership. We could not have done this without you. And now you can check out New York Proud and meet immigrant New York through the Photoville exhibit in Times Square or in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Academy of Music at 300 Ashland Place near BAM right now. Coming to Queens very soon and maybe a neighborhood near you as well. Get information you need at immigrantsrenewyork.org. Now, join me in welcoming our ribbon that we're going to be cutting collectively. Everyone, come closer.
Ready?
Actually, we had just a couple of quick follow-ups.
Sure. Let me just take a sec.
Yes. A ver, hagámonos por aquí. Ya, ahí está. ¿Ven?